Hello everyone, my name is UltimoFive and today we are going over the Graham Prime, the Heavy Slider. The Graham Prime is the primed variant to the Graham Heavy Sword and is obtained by opening a variety of relics and requires these materials from those relics to make it. Requires a mastery rank of 14, comes with 2 V polarity slots along with a D stance polarity slot, and because of this the builds for this weapon require 2 forma. And the Graham Prime excels in medium to large crowd destruction, but can suffer with only a few enemies around depending on the level. The Graham Prime has some buffs compared to the original Graham in different areas. These stats would be higher base damage, higher critical chance, higher critical multiplier, higher status chance, and lower attack speed. Advantages for the Graham Prime would be that it has the second highest base damage of all heavy blades, highest critical chance of all heavy blades, and the second highest status chance of all heavy blades. Disadvantages for the weapon would be that it has low impact and puncture damage, and the slowest attack speed of all heavy blades. The element for the Graham Prime against the Corpus would be Toxin. Toxin deals 50% base damage per second over 6 seconds and stacks indefinitely with each instance having its own timer. This is another instance in which having magnetic is useless and is more efficient to just bypass shields and go straight for the Corpus health. It even works very well against armor on the Corpus side once it gets going. The element for the Graham Prime against the Corrupted and Grineer will be Viral. Viral amplifies health damage by 100% for 6 seconds and stacks up to 10 times for a total of 325%. Due to having Sacrificial Steel, the Graham Prime gets an early boost in damage for being over 100% crit chance, which makes this weapon easily slice up the Corrupted and Grineer without much effort at all. The element for the Graham Prime against the Infested would be Corrosive. Corrosive reduces armor by 26% for 8 seconds and stacks up to 10 times for a total of 80%. Just like the other 2 builds, this weapon seems to just decimate anything in its path, and will easily kill off all high-leveled Infested in a swing or 2. The elements for the Graham Prime with the non-stacking build will follow Toxin for Corpus, Viral for Corrupted and Grineer, and Corrosive for Infested. This build is for people who want to use the weapon for priming condition overload, or those who just don't like stacking for increased critical chance or damage. Note that this build is mainly for those reasons I have listed, and that this weapon does perform well against high leveled enemies, even though its sustained damage is 60,000 less. Amalgam Organ Shatter. In place of Organ Shatter if you use heavy attacks and are okay with losing 5% critical damage. Prime Fury. In place of Sacrificial Steel if you want more attack speed along with better sustained damage. Gladiator Rush. In place of Gladiator Might if you don't have Naramon focus or can't handle the combo chain duration. Note this will greatly reduce DPS. There are several ways to enhance critical chance and damage for this weapon. For instance, for damage, Rhino's Roar, Valkyrie's Warcry which bolsters attack speed, in turn increasing DPS, Nova's Molecular Prime, which makes all sources of damage increase by 100% against primed enemies. Mirage's Eclipse mixed with their Hall of Mirrors adds a massive damage bonus during the day or in light. And Zaren's Toxic Lash mixed with their Spores abilities. For critical chance, Haro's Covenant can add up to 50% critical chance and 200% on headshots. The Adarza Kavat with Cat's Eye can give a 60% critical chance boost, and Smita Kavat with Charm can give a 200% crit chance. Arcane Fury. Upon critical hit, 60% chance for 180% melee damage to melee weapons for 18 seconds. Arcane Blade Charger. Upon primary weapon kill, 30% chance for 300% melee damage for 12 seconds. And Arcane Strike. On hit, 15% chance for 60% attack speed to melee weapons for 18 seconds. Hope you all liked my guide. If you did, make sure to hit that sub button, like, and maybe share with friends. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see a specific weapon or build, make sure to comment below. And as always, I will see you guys on the next guide. Bye bye.